I am not what you think I am. You are what you think I am. That kind of a thing. Hello, workers. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely moonions. This is a monthly reading for April 2021. We will be looking into love and anything else that the spirit has for us. Alright? This is based on the collective energy, so take what resonates, let go of that which doesn't, and check in your other signs as well. So let's see what's coming in for oracles. What do we need to know? Thank you. We have Cyan coming in, build your confidence coming through with number 35 coming in, and there's certain kind of 35 when when you go into what makes it 7 and 5. 7 is spirituality, higher learning, wisdom, like philosophy and all of that, becoming a student of life. And 5 talks about transformations, changes, and I feel like there's certain kind of educated changes that you're making, decisions that you're making, and there's this need to calm yourself down and believe in yourself is also the energy which is coming in over here. Letting go of the stresses, and with 3 and 5 when you add it together is a number 8. So there's something karmic which is coming to an end, and something more soulful which will be getting attracted or navigating your life towards a more prosperous life. Energy is also coming in. Blue, I personally associate with calming myself down, so maybe that could be of relevance for you as well. Let's look into the love vibrations. Thank you. Firstly, we have true love coming in. This is the romance of a lifetime coming through. Maybe you are already a part of it, or you are attracting this energy into your life. And remember that before you can find love outside, it always starts from within. We have flirt also coming in, extend your light-hearted energy. On the other side, we have stay optimistic about your love life, and we have heart-to-heart conversations coming in. A lot of positive energy which is coming in, light-hearted energy, having fun, socializing, interacting with new people. And over here is someone who is being optimistic, looking forward to meet you next also. Even if there has been a little bit of no contact kind of a scenario, know that they are eager and looking forward to meet you. Maybe they have been busy, but they want to have this heart-to-heart conversation to clear the air is also coming through over here. A budding romance is the energy coming in over here. They love the light-hearted energy that you bring in, and the depth also, that you open their heart and allow their inner child also to be feeling safe. They can be very childlike with you is also coming through. They love your flirty ways is also coming in, but in the way things are right now, the world, whatever we are going through, they find a lot of optimism, happiness being with you, thinking about you, looking forward, like positively looking forward, and slowly and steadily lowering their guards to welcome you inside the world is the energy also coming in. A little bit of like Pisces or Cancerian energy coming in over here, but very true feelings. They want to explore this connection is also coming through. Apart from that, if you are in a relationship, I feel like you're realizing depths of love, and this may be talking about, just a second, sorry, I just had to take that a parcel just came in and no one else was at home. Okay, in a way I feel like for true love coming in, you'll feel it in your body, you'll feel guided when you meet this person is also coming in. And I feel this person being more open hearted in the sense, like, without any like deception is the energy which is coming in. If they were deceptive in the past, I feel they want to be more honest with you and about their feelings. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords coming in, a lot of resting that has taken place. This is also talking about in this situation of true love and all of that. Follow your heart and don't curtail yourself by thinking or overly worrying about what others will say is also the kind of reminder which is coming in. You have gone through a lot, and the hermit mode is coming to an end is the energy. We have King of Swords coming in and Justice coming in. Wow. Libra energy coming in, and with the King of Swords coming through, Aquarius and Gemini could be in your chart or their chart, but I feel like there's this whatever happened in the past which caused certain kind of instability in your life, certain kind of havoc in your life, or even in your emotional world. You're stepping out of it, becoming more confident, articulating clearly because the vision of your own self has become clear from the hardship that you have undergone, is the energy which is coming through over here. And with justice, there's balance which is coming in. Contracts also, financially also, could be new job opportunities, new projects which will be opening up for you. Professionally, things are looking really, really good. You could meet this person, the next person, through your work also, so through your colleagues or as a client or someone who comes into your workspace or something like that coming through. But yes, justice will be restored, justice will be served, is the energy which is coming in. This is the energy of being able to cut cords with all of that which is no longer in sync with your life. And this is such a beautiful energy. Trust me, I very like I'm just constantly getting very, very charged up. Initially, when I started with over here, I was like kind of not confident of how to say this word because I always try to avoid it. Like, I'll say it in my mind, but I always avoid saying this color's name. I was like, it's all right, who cares, you know? And then I just cooled myself down in that very second and just exhaled and said the word. So it's all of that coming in. So there was a little bit of hefty energy when we started, and just relaxation or just quietening the mind and, like, it, you got it, just do it kind of thing. And now there's this momentum which is coming through. So wherever you are in your own personal journey, I feel there's this command that you're getting, and that's changing things around you. And due to your elevation, the way you're progressing, the growth you've had on your soul journey, whoa, things which weren't of service, of purpose anymore in your life went away to level the ground, and now you can build again. Strong, with a stronger foundation, that kind of energy is coming through. But with the Aries season, I think you're getting the freedom to speak your truth, is also the energy which is coming through. I'm feeling very agitated, but it's not like nervous agitation, but just this extra amount of life force energy running through me. Because I suddenly started sweating. Yes, I got the whole box up also. It had all the packaging boxes in it. But I'm sweating now, like crazy. My face is like drenched right now. And it's because of the energy that I'm tapping into. So, anyways, I don't want to explain that anymore. We have the moon card coming in. Cancer, Pisces, major arcana coming in over here. And that's secrets being revealed, becoming aware of your own truth, going within, tapping into your emotional world, and whatever it was, you or them, this side is the other person, but take what resonates. I feel like certain things which were just put under the rug because of the momentum of life, things that needed to be healed, they are healing it now, or becoming aware of it, acknowledging their shadow side and becoming more authentic, bringing a balance there also within their yin and yang energies within them, or the light attributes and the dark attributes of their own self, and blending it together to become more authentic. And with that drive, they want the feeling more confident also, with you coming into your life, in their life, or with you recognizing them, taking a liking towards them. It's boosting their confidence, and they want to like come and explain what they have realized, is the energy which is coming in. Hidden feelings is also coming through. All right, let's see. The energies are too volatile. Calm ourselves down. We have the Magician coming in, which is Virgo and Gemini energy with Mercury, with the Magician coming in reverse. So yeah, I was somewhere down the line talking about deception. They won't be, and they won't this to come to an end, but understand they still don't know how to express themselves emotionally, perhaps, is the energy which is coming in. So they may be feeling a lot and they may be prepping up before meeting you, prepping up like, I want to say this, I want to say this, but when they come towards you, there's this, they find themselves nervous and sealed, the lips sealed, or the words not coming out, them becoming nervous. That is also coming through. They really want to express and impress you, but they may be focusing too much on impressing you and not expressing what they really want. We have the Six of Wands coming in, the Queen of Wands, the World card coming in, and the Six of Pentacles coming through. With the Six of Wands coming in reverse, this is someone who is fearing that if they take any kind of initiative towards you, they're fearing more of like, what will you say, how will you react, will you want to be with them, will you respond positively? And this is a complete flip which is happening. Considering March reading, maybe this is a new person. I hope this is a new person, especially if the energy was the way it was in March. We have the Queen of Wands coming in. They see you as someone who's very fiery, very passionate, driven, ambitious, at the very same time very nurturing. So they like that playful side, the light-hearted energy that you bring in. You also get a lot of attention of everyone else is also coming in. With the World card coming through, they see that you have a lot of options. They may want to explore the world with you. You are the world. They feel that the world is your oyster kind of an energy. And with the Six of Pentacles, this talks about they want to give equally to this connection is also coming in. With the amount of major arcanas coming through, if this is the same person that resonated for you in March, there's this sudden realization which occurs. For a few people out there, I still want to say a few things, which is the World card and the Magician coming in reverse could be like, they may be, for some people out there, I'm just saying for some people out there, they want to keep things hidden. They want to have heart-to-heart conversation, but not address the elephant in the room. They still want to be a little deceptive because they want to keep their options open and see which is the best option available, or is there something more that I can attract in my life. That could also be something, all right? And apart from that, this person could be a fire sign. Fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. But they're very much inspired by you. They want to give in equally. So the energy of equal give and take is coming on both the sides over here. And that's really, really good because a balanced relationship is coming through. Someone who is developing themselves, overcoming their fears to come towards you. We have the Hermit card at the bottom in reverse, and we have the, which one is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six of Cups coming in reverse over here at the top. Certain kind of childhood healing which still needs to be done, which is why there could have been certain kind of separation. This is a Virgo major arcana, but things couldn't go forward the way they were, and they were getting stagnated because of perhaps someone's deceptive ways, someone not feeling confident to open up properly, or hiding things, hiding situations, hiding the true intentions, or certain kind of facade which they started off with because they wanted to impress you, but they got limited by that, so things couldn't progress that way, or certain kind of situation, uncalled for, unforeseen situation which drifted you two apart. All of that was very much required for them to realize your importance, their feelings for you, your absence. If there was a situation of that, it really made a difference. They see you very clearly now. They see how important and vital you are, and that they want to build something meaningful, because there is a soul tie that they feel with you. That is the energy which is coming in. They are awakening, and they want you also to be optimistic about what is happening between the two of you, because they're very ecstatic about it, very excited to see where it goes, is also coming in over here. Someone who's passionately driven to win you over but scared of rejection is also kind of coming through. Alright, let's look into what they want to say, the air males. What would you like to say to Virgos? We have I am healing coming in. That's why they're taking time, they're realizing, they're going diving deeper. And that is also very much required, because sometimes divine timing is all about the other person also coming to a frequency, a higher, elevating towards higher frequency, my God, self realization, which is very much essential for things to be right, for the environment, the setting to be right, the mind frame to be right for things to go forward. We have 777. The triggers were for us both to spiritually grow. So the soul tie, when I was talking, I was thinking about, like, going away and coming back, going away and coming back, soulmate energy. But anyways, this may be a reminder for both of you to realize if there are certain kind of triggers which are going on right now, then you have to go back and realize where it really was stemmed from. When did you first experience it? Because we have Six of Cups coming in reverse. So certain things of the past, maybe something of, like, something related to your childhood, which had a very strong impression on you and wasn't really a natural part of you, but you inculcated that kind of an understanding or a pattern that is now becoming obsolete, that kind of a thing. A certain kind of understanding, perhaps, of your own self, that you need to let go of because you have outgrown that mold. That is also coming in. We have how deep is your love coming through. Yes, with them being like, should I approach them now or should I wait? That kind of assessment is also going on. You inspire me in so many ways, and yet you really, really do inspire them. You are like a twister for this person is also coming through, but in a good way. You spar is like you like spiral the life in a good way. I like it when you act a little bossy coming in. So they like the fact that while you are very nurturing, you also have this leadership role, this quality in you, and that you're independent. You like getting things done. They like that ambitious streak of yours where you are as excited to support a cause but equally excited to lead it to that. We have, if it was up to me, you'd be here in my arms, reminiscing, thinking about you during the day. Even if you're not talking to each other, you run on their mind, you are on their mind quite a bit. Will you be faithful coming through? This could be an insecurity of their own selves where they may have been a little manipulative, a little, like, Casanova kind of a energy, and now when they're feeling strongly for you, they're getting serious, maybe first time experiencing this kind of love with, for another person, with another person. It's making them feel very doubtful, because sometimes, like, the way we judge others is the is a reality of our own selves. Like, it is, what was that? I am not what you think I am, you are what you think I am, that kind of a thing. I feel a little pressured at this time. Yeah, they know maybe time is running out. I don't know why am I reading the way I am reading today, but anyways, that's the energy I'm tapping into. It's little agitated. Like, even when I'm speaking, I'm getting excited and I'm fumbling with words. I feel a little pressured at this time. Is like, maybe they just feel like, the next thing, ideal thing to do is take a step, or like take a leap of faith, or initiate something, propose to you, or something like that on those lines. But they're just waiting for a certain kind of synchronicity to happen, that true calling to come in, because they're still a little hesitant. So they may be stagnating a little, but feeling pressured, knowing that you want to know, you too are seeking certain kind of clarity. What do you really want? Where are we headed? Whenever you confront them, they have all the answers, but they become too tight-lipped to express it all. This may have been a person who may have gotten hurt only once, and then, not undermining anyone's journey, but I'm just saying, like, they, or one instance where, one relationship where they opened themselves up, laid all their cards open, and someone just eventually walked over it and went away. And then they got into this mode of, like, that's how That's the reality of relationships. They don't really work out at the end of it, or till the time I'm not 100% sure of what another person thinks of me, I'll keep my options open and keep everyone at bay. I will not let anyone enter. And you came into the life and you hop skipped and entered the life, the heart also, without their knowing. So all of that, like, just made them, they were false red flags, and they just took heed to them because of their ego self, trying to be preventive, trying to be defensive. That is the energy which is coming in. Any kind of clarifiers that you'd like to showcase to us? We have Nine of Cups coming in, which got stuck in my pinky finger. Pinky finger, I will not lie to you, I will not deceive you. You're part of my dreams. I feel like I have manifested you. You're like a reward from the universe after everything I've gone through. We have Knight of Pentacles also coming in. Very nice knight, but very slow moving. Very, very slow moving. This could also be like, this person may be more focused on their finances at the moment. They're starting a new career, a new endeavor. So they want to put in the effort that way so that they are financially more secure and they can provide you with all that they wish they can provide you with. That is also coming in. They want to offer something substantial and they want to be 100% sure of their own selves because they don't want to hurt you. They may have been deceptive in the past, but they don't want you to experience that with them because of them. That is what is coming in. With the 777 coming in, there's a lot of spiritual awakening, revelations, transformations which are happening. You may have triggered something in them, and when they went a little deeper, realized that the trigger was something of the past and that they had to heal that, forgive also, but release it. And that is what is occurring right now over here. They are undergoing a process of the dark night of the soul. They're coming out of that phase, but it will take some time. It's such a flip from previous month. Maybe I'm tapping into someone else now, but lovely change. Honestly speaking, lovely change. All right, what guidance is coming in? My God, just a second. All right. So firstly, we have sensuality coming in. Express your sensuality. This talks about whatever you're expressing, even if it's sensuality, do it with grace. We have confrontation coming in. Pick your battles wisely coming through. I'll just go ahead and read the message with this one. This says, it is not how many arguments you have had and won, but how many you can avoid by not getting drawn in. You don't make friends by being aggressive and opinionated and insisting on your point of view. You will always offend someone. When you use tact and diplomacy, or maybe a little humor, you can then diffuse the situation and consider the feelings of the other person involved. This does not mean that you shouldn't stand up for yourself regarding important issues. On the trivial matters, silence is the most powerful virtue. It is wiser to choose your words with care and pick your battles. The mantra is, I stand up for what I believe in and choose my battles wisely. It's really nice. You're centralizing, you're focusing what is really worth your time and attention. If you feel the other person may be a little closed-minded and is not ready to listen to what you have to say, then just pick another day to talk about it. Just because you want to talk about it doesn't mean the other person is emotionally available at that very moment to speak to you about it, and vice versa. All right, if you want to have an honest conversation with someone, then you also have to have an open mind and the patience to listen to the other person as well. It can't be just one, like just you talking or just that other person talking. It has to be a good concoction of both. Could be for some people, like, whenever things get a little tensed, they immediately have this tendency of feeling cornered. So become aware of that. Also, words are your weapon. Use them carefully, is the energy that I'm getting reminded of. Use your words carefully. Like something which is said, like something which is very important to be spoken of, but said in a more kinder way, so that it is more, the other person is open to receive it more open heartedly, is the energy. At the end of it, you have to deliver a message to someone. Just see that. But deliver the message keeping in mind what the audience, the nature of the audience, that is what is coming in. Public speaking is also coming through, so I'm just trying to say it in that mannerism, because you have some really deep insight which will be inspiring other people, or your perspective is very special, very unique, and people love to hear from you. It could be like, you going, it's just, I don't know, where am I going? Like, too many things coming through to, like, get prepared, because you will be in demand, and then you'll have to schedule how you utilize your time. That is also the energy which is coming through. But keep in mind, if you're going for a public speaking scenario, then just keep in mind who is your audience, and whatever you're presenting, whatever you're talking about, make sure that it's set in such a way that it is relatable for the audience too. That is coming in. Like, kind of avoiding technical jargons when the audience doesn't understand those specific technical jargons. Just saying, that's just an extra thing which is coming in. Be selective is also coming through. There's always a kind of way of saying anything that you want, something which is concerning you. Don't say it when you're feeling agitated or impulsive, or like, a little uprooted. Convey the same message with a calmer mind is also coming through, because then you'll have an effective communication with the other person, because then the emotions will be calmer. You will be able to articulate more clearly also, and have the patience to listen to the other person and not get triggered while you're talking about such things, is the energy which is coming in over here. That is all. But a very good time for you guys, like, speak up is coming in, but become aware of how you are articulating. Even with the universe, what do you really want? Do you want true love, or do you want a situation like those short term fiascos, or something long term, till death do us apart? That kind of a thing is coming in. So do let me know your thoughts. This is a pretty interesting reading, and I'll just wish you all the luck, healing, love, light, ascension, and success to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being part of the Moonin family. If you aren't already, then please do subscribe, share it with the loved ones, and if you enjoyed this reading, then please do hit the like. Until next time, Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonians.